Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Thursday and it is still April, so we are going to start with our 1 like we always do, and we're going to count to see which number comes next. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, that's right, nice counting, kiss your brain. Miss Fisher is going to write the number 16, and we write 16 like a 1 and a 6, just like that. And I wrote 16 under Thursday because today is Thursday, that's right. So today is Thursday, April 16th, 2020. Awesome job, friends. All right, so we're gonna do our Days of the Week song. Are you ready? Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Awesome job, friends. All right, so now we're going to do our months of the year. Remember, what month is it? April, that's right. So when you come to April, we're going to go April really loud. Are you ready? There's January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. Awesome job, friends. You did it. Kiss your brain. Awesome. All right, so today what we're going to do for our question of the day is we're just going to count these shapes. So let's see if we can find out what shape this is called. Let's count how many sides there are to see if we can figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you know what shape has 6 sides? That's right, nice thinking. It's a hexagon. So hexagon starts with an H, right? So Miss Fisher is going to write hexagon, and it starts with an H. That's how we write our hexagon. Now, does anyone remember what this shape is called? I know it looks like a diamond, but remember that new word that we use instead of diamond? It's a rhombus. That's right. That's such good remembering. Kiss your brains. So a rhombus starts with which letter? An R, right. Miss Fisher's going to write rhombus. So this is going to be our job. Here's rhombus. Our job is to count how many of each shape we have and then find out how many we have all together. So let's start with our hexagons. And remember, all of these have 6 sides. It doesn't matter how big or small the shape is, as long as it has 6 sides, it's still a hexagon. Did you know that? Awesome. So count with me to see how many hexagons we have. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right. So Miss Fisher's going to write 7 right down here. My dog is shaking. All right, there we go. All right, so now let's count how many rhombuses we have. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. So remember, when I do my 5, I'm going to do a neck, a belly, and then give him a hat. Awesome. So now that we have how many hexagons, we have 7 hexagons and 5 rhombuses, we're going to count how many shapes we have all together. Okay, that means all of them. It doesn't matter what type of shape it is. We're going to count all of them all together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Awesome counting. So 7 hexagons plus 5 rhombuses are equal to how many? That's right. That's 12. That's how many we count it. Nice remembering. That's how many shapes we have in all. And we write a 12 like a 1 and a 2. Nice job, friends. That was super counting, so I want you to kiss your brain because you did such a nice job. Today, we're going to read a story called Henny Penny. Do you remember listening to Henny Penny before? Yeah, that's right. We did listen to this before. So, it's called Henny Penny. That's the title. Henny Penny. And what do you notice about Henny Penny? Those words rhyme, right? Because they have the same ending. And the author is Bonnie Dobkin. It's retold by her. Do you remember what it means when an author retells a story? Yeah, it means that there's lots of different versions of Henny Penny. But Bonnie Dobkin told this version of the story. And it's illustrated by Sean Atkin. Illustrated means that he drew the pictures. Henny Penny lived with her friends in a wonderful kingdom of forests, meadows, and ponds. It was as perfect a place as you could imagine, unless you were Henny Penny. One morning, Henny Penny was talking with her friend, Ducky Lucky. The sun was shining and the sky was blue. Breezes played with the leaves of the trees. "What a perfect day," said Ducky Lucky. "Yes," said Henny Penny. "I just hope it doesn't get too hot or too windy. Or, my goodness, what if it rains?" Ducky Lucky shook his head. "You worry too much. Why don't you go look for something to eat?" "All right," sighed Henny Penny. "I suppose I could hunt for some nice crunchy bugs." So Henny Penny wandered down the road, picking and flicking and pecking and checking. Finally, she stepped under an old oak tree. Bugs and grubs were everywhere. "Well, these look tasty," said Henny Penny. "I only hope I don't get sick from eating too much." Just then, the wind puffed through the branches of the oak tree. It loosened an acorn. The acorn fell straight down and clunk! It hit Henny Penny on the head. "Ouch!" cried Henny Penny. "What was that?" She looked around her but didn't see anything. "My goodness, the sky must be falling. I must go and tell the king." Do you think the sky was falling? What do you think was happening? That's right, an acorn just fell on her head. Henny Penny fluttered back down the road. Soon she passed the pond where her friend was still swimming. "What's wrong?" asked Ducky Lucky. Henny Penny didn't even stop. "The sky is falling! The sky is falling! I must go and tell the king." "Are you sure?" asked Ducky Lucky. "I remember when you lost a feather and thought your wing was coming off." "Look at this bump on my head," said Henny Penny. "I tell you the sky is falling." "Then I'll come with you," said Ducky Lucky, and he jumped out of the pond. Soon they came upon Turkey Lurkey, who was gobbling berries from a bush. "What's the matter?" he asked. "Why are you running?" "The sky is falling!" cried Henny Penny and Ducky Lucky. "We must go and tell the king." "Are you sure?" asked Turkey Lurkey. "I remember when you—" "Ducky Lucky believes me," said Henny Penny. "Besides, look at this bump on my head." "Well," said Turkey Lurkey, "if you have a bump and Ducky Lucky believes you, then it must be true." He spit out the berries and he joined them. Next they saw Goosey Lucy arranging some twigs in her nest. Those are like little sticks. "What's the matter?" she said. "Why are you running?" "The sky is falling!" cried Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, and Turkey Lurkey. "We must go and tell the king." "Are you sure?" asked Goosey Lucy. "I remember—" "Look at this bump on my head," said Henny Penny. "I tell you the sky is falling." "Well," said Goosey Lucy. "If you have a bump and Ducky Lucky believes you and Turkey Lurkey has joined you, then it must be true." And she began waddling beside them as fast as she could. The four friends were nearing the forest. Cocky Lucky was roosting on a tree branch, practicing his crow. "What's the matter?" he asked. "Why are you running?" "The sky is falling!" cried Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, and Goosey Lucy. "We must go and tell the king." "Are you sure?" asked Cocky Lucky. "Look at this bump on my head," said Henny Penny. "The sky is definitely falling." "Well," said Cocky Lucky, "if you have a bump and Ducky Lucky believes you and Turkey Lurkey has joined you and Goosey Lucy says it's so, then it must be true." And he fluttered down from the branch. Now the five friends hurried into the forest. They had gone only a little way when Foxy Loxy stepped out from a cluster of trees. That just means an area that has lots of trees in it. "Oh my," he said, "you all look so distressed. Whatever is the matter?" "The sky is falling!" cried Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Lucky. "We must go and tell the king." "Why, of course you must," said Foxy Loxy. "Listen, my friends, I know the king well, and I also know a shortcut to the palace. So follow me. There isn't a moment to lose." The fox led them further into the woods down a twisty, turning trail. "Are we almost there?" asked Henny Penny. "Almost," said Foxy Loxy. "But oh dear, you all look so tired. Should we stop at my den for a moment? You can meet my family and rest for a while." "Yes, please," said Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Lucky. "Right this way," said Foxy Loxy. As they walked, he told them about his lovely wife, Roxy Loxy, and he told them about their four little Loxies, Moxie, Soxy, Poxy, and Doxy. What do you notice about those names? That's right, they rhyme. They have the same ending. Do you hear it? Moxie, Soxy, Poxy, Doxy. What he didn't tell them was that all five were sitting around the dining table, waiting for Foxy Loxy to bring home dinner. And you can see, here he is. This is his thought bubble. He's thinking of his family, waiting for dinner. Uh-oh. "Well, here we are," said Foxy Loxy, stopping in front of a low rock ledge. He bowed and waved his arm toward a dark opening underneath. And Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Lucky all marched down into the fox's den. Now, two things didn't happen after that. The sky didn't fall, and no one met with the king. But Foxy Loxy's family still talk about the wonderful feast they had that day. The end. That was the story of Henny Penny retold by Bonnie Dowdkin. And did you enjoy it? What happened to the turkey? And so let's think. What do you think happened to Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Lucky? The fox wanted dinner, and then they went down to his den, and then I think they got eaten too. Uh-oh. You should never trust a Foxy Loxy. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed our story, and have a great night. We will see you tomorrow. Bye.